What's going on, guys? Dwayne here with My Investment Journey, and I am back again. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my ninth dividend payment with Apple since I started investing with them. Also in this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about how I've been using margin investing and how I probably can continue to use margin investing probably a little more aggressively to make money with stocks like Apple. So that's what we're talking about in this particular video. But hey, if you're new to the channel, once again, my name is Dwayne with My Investment Journey, and on this channel I talk about how to start investing in the stock market and I show you my investment journey. So be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Okay, so like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my ninth dividend payment with Apple, and I've been kind of doing some dibbling and dabbling in regards to margin investing. I'm going to show you my portfolio currently with Robinhood, and as you see that, you're going to see my buying power is a lot. The reason why it's a lot is because I have margin investing turned on Robinhood. Basically, margin investing works where if you have $10,000 invested, the brokerage that you're with could easily extend up to another $10,000 so that you can take and invest however you'd like. Now, of course, there are risks that come along with using margin investing, and so I do have margin investing enabled on my Robinhood account, and I did buy a lot of shares using margin investing on Robinhood. So right now on the screen, you guys will be able to see my Robinhood account. This is live right now. Today's date is November the 15th, so you can see that on the screen here on the computer, and this is current right now as we speak. So today, as you can see, the journey of my portfolio in the stock market has been since they opened here 8:30 a.m. Central Time here for me in Houston. Started off up $9,500, and of course around 9:05 a.m. I was up $11,000. My portfolio is valued at $212,000. And then, of course, the stock market does what it does. As you can see here at 1:05 p.m., my portfolio is valued at $203,000. And right now, this is live. It's currently valued at $206,000. Just to give you guys a snapshot of what's going on in my portfolio, I have about $260,000 invested all time on Robinhood. I'll click on all on the screen to show you guys here that since May of 2020, I have invested $259,995 on Robinhood. So overall, if my portfolio is currently valued at $206,000, I am down $53,000, just to give you guys some perspective. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys currently Apple is trading for right now. This is live $149.95. My average cost per share is currently $145.25. My total return with Apple is I'm currently up 1.82%, which is $3,415. Of course, there was a time where my average cost per share was $125, but because I had margin investing, I went ahead and what now appears to be a bonehead move, I ended up buying $110,000 worth of share, and it was $172 per share. Just for transparency, I'm going to show you guys where I made that purchase, and I had invested $110,000. Once again, this is using margin investing on Robinhood. So I want to show you guys that I did that just to kind of, be transparent. So I'm going to scroll down. Here we go. As you can see on February the 11th here on the screen, you see that I purchased $110,000 worth of shares, and I bought 639 shares. So that was at $171.96, which brought my average cost from 125 bucks all the way up to like 149. So I've been kind of trying to get my average cost down. So I've been buying and selling using margin investing. And as you guys can see here, I'll show you guys on November the 9th, you see that I have a buy for $20,000. I bought $20,000 worth of shares. At the time, it was trading for $136.59. And then on November the 9th, I grabbed some more shares. As you can see, I bought $10,000 more worth of shares and it was for $135.09. Okay, so the reason why I did this is because I had margin investing enabled on my Robinhood account. So I have access to money that's, like I'm borrowing from Robinhood. So as you can see there, I bought $30,000 worth of shares here, and then on November the 10th, I sold $30,000 worth of shares for $141.84 per share. So what I'm able to do, because my average cost per share was so high, I was bringing my average cost down little by little. Right now, Apple is trading for $149, but my average cost per share is currently $147. So of course, it's not necessarily going to make sense for me to grab some more shares. All right, so I'm going to show you guys my most recent dividend payment here, which was on November the 10th. And as you can see, at that particular time, I owned 1,263 shares. Apple is currently paying 23 cents per share, which allowed me to get a dividend payment of $290.70. Now, because I have dividend reinvesting automatically enabled on Robinhood, Robinhood went ahead and reinvested my dividend payment of $290. And at the time, they were able to grab 1.99 shares, and it was for $145.36 per share. So almost 2 full shares, which mean that my dividend payment for the next go around should increase by another 23 cents times 2, so that's 46 cents on the next dividend payment if I don't get any more shares from now till then. I definitely wanted to show you guys that, and I also want to show you this is my 9th dividend payment. So just keeping it transparent once again. As you can see, the last payment was August the 11th, and it was in the amount of $291.76. At that particular time, I had 1,268 shares. My most recent payment, which was November the 10th, I had 1,263 shares. So I had 5 less shares when I got this most recent dividend payment, which explains why the dividend payment, instead of being more, it's actually less. We went from $291.76 to $290.70. Of course, the reason why is because I was, like I said, trying to get my average cost down. When it comes to the stock market, like I've mentioned before, there's so many different ways that you can make money. And for someone such as myself, once again, margin investing works where if you have, the more you have in your brokerage account, the more you're eligible to borrow from the broker. And of course, they're going to be charging you interest rate. And currently, right now, at the making of this video, Robinhood interest rate is 6.5%. When I started doing margin investing, when I enabled it, it was 2.5%. And of course, the feds keep raising the interest rates. So that affects what other people do as far as the rates are concerned. So right now, in order to use margin investing, you're going to be paying 6.5%. A quick example would be if you borrow $100,000 in regards to margin investing, 6.5% of that would be $6,500 for the entire year. And so you could do $6,500 divided by 12, and that's about how much money that you're paying per month to do margin investing. Now, of course, you can choose to add this money to your account. So if I did $6,500 divided by 12, let me do it real quick just to share with you guys. So 6,500 divided by 12 is $541.66. Now, if I don't put $541.66 in my Robinhood account, they're just going to add it to the amount of margin that I'm using. So at first I'd be borrowing $100,000. And then if I don't add the $541, then I'm borrowing $100,541. And so then every single month that I don't add money to my brokerage account, the money that I'm using on margin is going to continue to increase. And so once again, there are so many different ways to make money. One of the ways I can make money, and I've really been considering it, is I can choose to do some swing trading, which is basically like day trading, but instead of being married to buying and selling every single day, you could buy and hold and hope that the price goes up. I say hope, but when you start to watch a particular stock in the stock market, you start to understand that nothing goes up, 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 up forever. Okay, even in one day of trading, Apple's not going to trade and go up like $5 to $10 that one day. And if it goes up to $10, it's not necessarily going to stay there. So things go up and down all the time in the stock market. The more you pay attention to one particular stock, the more of an understanding that you can have when it comes to how the stock market works. And then, of course, depending on information and news that's revealed, that, of course, will affect what happens in the stock market. So when it comes to margin investing, once again, there's so many ways that you can kind of make money. Another way that I've been thinking is that you can actually invest in a dividend paying stock. And if the stock yields higher than what the interest is, for example, on Robinhood, currently 6.5% interest, if I purchased a stock that's paying a 7% dividend yield, obviously I'm going to be gaining 0.5%. And so if I'm borrowing money from Robinhood, it's one way to kind of think that, well, what I'm borrowing for this particular stock is paying for itself in the dividend payment that I'm getting. But I know there's a lot that I talked about in this particular video. This video is really supposed to be about the dividend payment in regards to Apple, which I did talk a little bit about. So anyway, that's going to be it for this particular video. I'm going to continue to upload videos. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up as well. All right. Once again, my name is Dwayne with My Investment Journey, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace.